Morning sunshines, welcome back to new news on Age of Empires Mobile. We're going to be getting an update and it's coming very soon too. They just posted about this in the announcements and everywhere, the usual places. As you can see here, to provide you a better gaming experience, we'll be optimizing and fixing certain in-game content. We expect to conduct server maintenance on April 9th, so that's tomorrow. This year, of course, from 7 to 10 UTC. So another 3 hours downtime right in the middle of our MEE event, but that's okay. Actual time may vary depending on the circumstances. After maintenance, compensation will be sent to your in-game mail along with 1 hour peace shield to ensure the gaming experience meets your expectations. Please update your client to the version 1.5.100. Alright, so let's see what they're doing. Now they did say it's just a server maintenance notice. This is a full-on update. They are adding new things, so these are the new things right here, and then these are all the optimizations. So let's have a look at the new things first, because that's what's interesting here. New Alliance event, Fallen Frontier. You probably saw this mentioned somewhere else before. I did. I don't remember where exactly, but this was certainly something that was mentioned. It might have been a dev column or something like that. Either way, this was coming for a while and now it's finally here, basically. So Fallen Frontier is a new PvE mode. It's kind of like reverse Marauders. Alright, so tribal nomads have wandered to your borders, putting Alliance territories in imminent danger. Defend your land from this encroaching threat. So the gameplay here is described too. During the event, tribal towers will appear around Alliance flags or on empty lands nearby. Defeat tribal nomads and towers to pick up treasure chests. Rewards are based on difficulty level and completion time ranking, which we can assume is going to work in the same way as Marauders does. You're going to have to go through a few events to progress to the difficult tiers and get better rewards as it comes. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's another event, sure, but it's not the PvP I'm really needing. That's the only thing. This is going to be fun once or twice, and then I'd say, like, with similar to a lot of people, they're just not going to missing it. They're not going to care about missing it after a few tries. So that's just kind of the way it is with these PvE things, because they're okay, and the rewards are obviously not enough to really make it worth the grind, to just get out of your way during your day to come and do it. After you've gotten used to it, I think is usually the way how it works. I still do all of mine as best I can, but I'd say a lot of people don't feel the same way. Now, number 2 here, new Alliance feature, auto troops. Okay, so Alliance auto troops. Governors can place up to 2 troops on an auto list. Alliance officials can utilize these troops for rallies if the troop owners have been offline for more than 30 minutes, which is really good for our KVK things, which change time periods. A lot of people can't come online for that, but now people who are online for the KVK can actually use other Alliance members' troops for their rallies without the other people having to be online. I think that's good. I think it's good in one way. It certainly allows for a lot more indirect participation for the KVK, but it also has a bad side to it. It also kind of is a indication that they are trying to patch up the dying game, in a sense. They're trying to hide it or make it not as prominent by allowing us to participate on behalf of other allies, right? Basically, we can bring other allies in by ourselves for rallies, which is fine. It'll be interesting to see how it works in practice. Might be pretty cool. Might spark up a lot more activity and competition in KVK as well, because there'll be a lot more units on the field for these rallies. Could be cool. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then finally, new world map feature, which is in brackets campaign. Governors can tap the campaign button after zooming out on the map to learn about regions with frequent battles and the current battle intensity. Now, this would have been good in the early days of the game, but I think most servers have now come to a pretty much known and understood status quo that everyone abides by, and there isn't exactly what I would call conflict in your map anymore, right? I mean, it's not really happening. So this is most cases, right? And of course, It's not 100%, even in the cases that it is happening in most servers. There's going to be small skirmishes here and there, or little falling outs or whatever, but by and large, servers are peaceful. People are sharing the Imperial City. If there are battles, they're happening in the same place all the time, so everyone already knows where, which is around the Imperial, right? It's around the Imperial City. And I don't know how useful this is. Not now, I don't. I mean, unless they are planning on, you know, changing things up that will encourage or incentivize us to fight each other again in our own worlds. I don't see any real reason for this. It could be handy when things do get interesting, but that's so rare and maybe not even non-existent for a lot of servers. So it's a thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Optimizations. Optimize various functions and interactions in the mightiest empire. Alright, so first of all, they improved the display effects and interaction experiences across various interfaces on the main page. It's very vague. Don't really know what is going to have changed yet until it comes out tomorrow. We're in the middle of an mightiest empire now, so I guess we'll be able to see and tell the difference. Optimize the battling experience. Now governors can find cross-server governors faster on the world map. I've no idea why or what they mean by this. Does that mean we're going to be able to like look at a list of, you know, people by power and click on them and immediately find where their citadel is? That'd be big. That'd save a lot of time. That could be interesting. I mean, so far, the willed, you know, players have actually found people moving about just fine anyway. But this will make it easier for everybody, at least. It's kind of okay. If that is the case, who knows what they really mean by this? But that's the only thing I can interpret. You're just gonna be able to find people wherever they are on the map as they move and all that stuff much faster. It has to be done via a list or something. And then added status display and information prompts for the Imperial City during the event period. Yeah, alright. I mean, no biggie there. That's making me ill on that one. I mean, I don't think we really need something like that. We kind of know if someone's taken the Imperial and whatnot, and what else is really going on with it other than someone having occupied the Imperial City. I'm not sure. We'll see what they really do with this. Added a countdown for the cross-server Imperial City clash during the war stage on the world map. Okay, so this is specifically for Imperial City clash, not the pre-war, pre-raiding stage of the game. This isn't that necessary. It's just making it more in your face. All you really had to do so far was just look at the camps timers. That was it. That was it. And they're all around the city, so you just look, and I mean, you can, if you're actually playing the game, there's no way you can really get messed up too much on the time. So everyone's doing things together, and it only takes one person to let you know, and that is all it happens like just fine. All right, well, we'll see. Either way, it just really dumbs it down for everybody, but okay. Optimize the war stage experience. Now Alliance buildings around the Imperial City will automatically be cleared once the camp is built. Now personally, I thought that already happened. Am I just imagining things now at this point? 2. This changes from the Roman numerals to 2, 3, 4 now. Let's see. Optimize Alliance display in the rankings interface of Battle of Dawn. I'll see those are separate from MGE, okay. Now the rankings of all alliances in the current season's battle zone will be displayed. Oh, okay. For Battle of Dawn, sure. Optimized the display of certain tier rewards in Battle of Dawn. Alright. Optimized the display location of buffs and debuffs. Now buffs and debuffs from positions, buff items, kingdom technologies, wonders, alliance, skills, and other sources will be displayed in the upper left corner of the main interface, which is already where they were. This isn't new exactly, unless they are actually moving it to another place in the upper left corner, or if they also mean to imply they're adding extra things that weren't displayed before. Okay, seems to be the case where they're listing some things here. But as it stands, this sounds pretty much like the way it already is, right? I'm not wrong on that, am I? Either way, optimize the experience in frontline escort. Now escort level restrictions will be linked to the current server's progress. So this is a server thing now. As it stood, people had to individually beat the latest level to move on to the next one the next time frontline escort came around. And there's been people that have just not been doing it, or have been doing lower levels and have just never gotten to like level X. So a load of people were not able to participate together. But now everyone's going to be participating together at the same level all the time, right? So it's going to be server-linked progress. That'll be good. Optimize the battle experience in Wonder Contest. An excess building has been removed from the Empire Arena. I don't know. An excess building. I don't know what building that might mean from the Empire Arena. It could be like those little empty houses and whatnot. I didn't really feel like there was an issue. I think obstacles are good too. So I'm not sure what building they're talking about. Okay. Optimize the page display in Wonder Contest. Now, after successfully matchmaking, you can check opponents' information for all legions in your alliance by tapping the matchmaking results button. Okay, so more information is very good. Checking your opponent's information for legions is cool. That is interesting. I guess it will also add transparency to allowing us to see if the matchmaking is even after all. Not that we'll be able to change the matchmaking, it's just it'll give us a heads up in advance. Might make more people who often skip these anticipate it more and might want to join in. I don't know. Either way, we'll see. Next one, optimized the playtime rewards. In Island Tactics, this is big. Rewards are now more generous. I completely expected the opposite to happen because I thought rewards were insane for Island Tactics already, and they already did change them up and added stuff. So they're going to make them more generous now. Playtime rewards, though. Playtime rewards. I'm not sure what they mean by playtime rewards. Hopefully they just mean levels in general, because I actually just finished 130, or was it 1,300? Level 1,300 now. And obviously going from where I was before the update added more, there's just nothing. There's nothing there. You don't win anything more. You don't unlock anything else. You can't buy anything more because your currency's already through the roof. So they're adding more rewards as necessary is good as well. Optimized the display of names for wonder areas on the world map. Sure. Okay, so I guess they'll be more prominent when you zoom out, maybe, for wonders that are built. Optimize the display of gems. Now you can view gem attributes in the preview window by tapping their icons in items. In items? Wait. You can view gem attributes in the preview window by tapping their icons in items. You can't see gems in items at the moment. And that is if they mean you're like going into your bag, right, where you can see all your items. You can't see gems there yet. So they're going to be adding maybe something there to see gems. I don't think it's necessary, really, but if they do it well, it might be something that's kind of handy. Moving on. Optimized the experiences when assigning and moving buildings in the Citadel. Okay, now buttons will appear directly below buildings, avoiding situations where buildings near map edges cannot be moved. Oh, is that really an issue? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't have that issue myself. But if you do have that issue and you didn't know, you can just change your civilization for like 100 Empire coins, and all your buildings automatically get reordered anyway. So that'll fix that issue. Anyway, optimize the icon display for random forging at the blacksmith. That doesn't sound like anything at all. Okay. Fixed an issue where city defense values would fully recover. I actually experienced this myself when relocating in certain scenarios. I was playing KVK, and they were attacking my citadel to try and get me out of the game, and I moved, and then I was full health suddenly, right immediately. So that was nice, but that is obviously a bug that they're going to fix. They also fixed an abnormal display of Alliance Fund sources on the Alliance Warehouse interface. Did not notice, to be honest, and it's not, obviously it doesn't matter. It sounds like it's just a visual thing. Your Alliance Warehouse is still going to probably have gotten all the correct amounts. Either way. Fixed the abnormal display of colored alliance buildings on the world map. Don't know what this is. I'm not sure what color was wrong about alliance buildings on the world map. I don't know. Like, not blue. Is that what they mean? Not usually blue? Because I haven't seen any issues there myself personally. Yeah, I've had no issues. So I guess some people are, and they'll have to fix it. And that's it, folks. That is a wrap on this update. There's a lot to it, but a new PvE mode coming in is going to be welcome, and a couple of new things. I think the number 2 here too, the auto troops, is going to be interesting as well. A lot of people may be able to benefit out of this, to be able to just do more work in KvK without them needing the to rally the troops and players themselves. Really, that'd be interesting to try out. As for the new PvE event, it'll be okay. If the rewards are amazing, great. If they're kind of so-so, it'll be fun to try once or twice, and then I think the drop-off will be the usual. It's just kind of another systematic routine thing to do during the week if you're on, but not really push yourself to get out of the way to do it, kind of thing. Either way, guys, thanks for watching this video. That is our new update coming in for 1.5.100, and I'll see you around in another video. Feel free to check out the new tech tree, which is what you unlock when you finish all of the new castle stuff. There's a lot in there. Go check that out. You're going to be up against people already completing that stuff soon. You're going to be facing level 140 hero marches and all sorts of good stuff in there. Go have a look. I'll see you around in another video. Have a good one.